A student created this drawing after interviewing a caseworker at High-As PA. They said, "I chose to interview one of the caseworkers from High-As PA who mentored me during my BTG experience. As a refugee herself, she described how a language barrier serves as the biggest challenge for refugees. The goal of my drawing was to capture a setting in which a language barrier prevents individuals from accessing needed information, public transportation. After speaking with clients at High-As PA, I realized how scary, isolating, and confusing it is to travel on public transportation if you cannot read the maps nor ask for help. I hope to highlight an often overlooked part of the refugee experience." A student created this piece after working with members of the Sankofa Community Farm. They wrote, "This piece highlights the beauty of Southwest Philadelphia. Sankofa Farm serves as a communal backyard for West Philly residents, offering one of the few public spaces where people of all backgrounds and socioeconomic statuses can interact with each other and the land. This program is essential in a society that often emphasizes individualism, as it honors the history and wisdom provided by the land while connecting people. Stories are passed down to younger generations, preserving connections to ancestors who migrated from Virginia and North Carolina. The importance of these connections should not be lost. Students in West Philly gain valuable communication skills and resilience, and there's a pervasive joy that speaks to the strength of the community, even among those who have faced trauma." A student created this piece to reflect their time at Beyond Literacy. They said, "My interviewee was born in Haiti and came to the U.S. in 2012. When she came, she didn't know any English. Despite that, she trained to be a certified nursing assistant, or a CNA. After moving to Philadelphia, she still had to work, take care of her family, go to church, and try to balance going to school for English. Eventually, she found Beyond Literacy, where she has been learning and attending ESOL classes for the past couple of years. I met her because she volunteered to be an interpreter for new student orientation for new immigrants and new English learners. As someone who is living proof of the hard work put in, it's so special and impressive that she has worked so hard to be at a point where she can act as an interpreter now. After chatting, we found out that the reason she wants to volunteer at Beyond Literacy is because nobody helped her when she first came here, so she knows that other people are looking for help like she was. Because Beyond Literacy helped her a lot, she wants to help out others now that she's worked so hard to be in a place that she can. I wanted to create a piece that could illustrate her journey starting in Haiti to where she is now." A student wrote this piece after working with kids at Sunrise of Philadelphia, titled Sunrise. "Children are often asked, 'What did you do this summer?' Without Sunrise, some of my third graders may have been staying home by themselves all day. Without Sunrise, the middle schoolers may have been working to help pay the bills at their house. Without Sunrise, they may not have gone on trips outside the city. Without Sunrise, they may have gone without AC for most of their day. Without Sunrise, they may not have gotten to just be a kid." A leader at Sunrise, a free summer camp for children across Philadelphia, said that her goal was for children to have a good and fun answer to that question. To say that every day they came in excited to be at camp. To say that they knew someone there was excited to see them. To say that they knew that there were adults there that cared about them. To say that they had a choice in their activities, which made them even more exciting. To say that they got to go on super cool trips. To say that they just got to be a kid. Students wrote this piece about Patrick, the director for the Catholic Social Services Community Center, sister organization to Visitation Homes. This is an excerpt. Patrick's first foray in Philadelphia was a 99-cent store. While working, he found that people don't loiter outside of stores because they're doing drugs or planning crime. Most often, people like to hang out in front of a store for community, for conversation, and for people watching. His store then slowly turned into a social service where they provided after-school classes, daycare, and weekend activities. This segued into getting further involved with the community. Though the property is now vacant, he is hoping one day to have the funds to turn it into something, whether it's short-term housing or some kind of valuable service. For now, what's valuable is Patrick's very clear love for the community. Everyone stops to say hi as he addresses them with a "hey brother" or "hey sister." No one is immune to Patrick's salutations. Sober, drunk, high, unhoused, patrolling, everyone receives a greeting. student drew this portrait of Miss J from Promise Neighborhood. They wrote, "Miss J is the Chief of Operations at Promise Neighborhood of the Lehigh Valley. Not only has she been a building block of the organization, but she has also experienced gun violence firsthand as her son was unfortunately shot and killed in his sleep several years ago. Miss J vowed to herself that she, quote, will help people in ways that no one else can, and by doing that I have seen other mothers impacted, families impacted. I myself was impacted, and it's thanks to the work done here at PNLV," end quote. Miss J has established a support group at Promise Neighborhood that allows other mothers who have experienced similar tragedies to be there for one another. She understands that, quote, if you want change, you gotta start it. That is exactly what she and the other members of PNLV do on a daily basis. Miss J continuously fights for justice for her son and other members of the community that have remained resilient through rough walks of life. She herself displays courage as she fights for what she believes in when participating in peace walks, educational seminars, festivals, and more to get her name and her story out there, to engage others who need her and the family at PNLV for support. This portrait is of Miss J after she eloquently told her story, the use of orange being the universal color to end gun violence, which is a common color and phrase seen at the Promise Neighborhood of the Lehigh Valley. A student drew this piece after speaking with a staff member of Mothers in Charge. They said, "I interviewed a staff member at Mothers in Charge who lost 2 family members to gun violence. While she explained her story and her experiences with grief, I felt inspired by a discussion from a mother's grief support group a few weeks prior. The facilitator asked all the mothers what season of grief they were in, winter, spring, summer, or fall. This inspired me to create an art piece that metaphorically displayed the seasons of grief. The woman I interviewed expressed that she feels all the seasons of grief at different times. So, my art piece displays this, with the woman I interviewed in the center, signifying that although she may feel the various emotions of grief at different times, they are all still a part of her. In each season, I drew an object that symbolizes hope to signify hope for healing, regardless of what stage of grief someone is in."